Hello. Today we're drawing with pretty small pencils. Pretty and small pencils. And a little eraser that doesn't work with these very much because erasers don't really work with colored pencils very well in my experience. And it comes with a little pencil sharpener that doesn't really work with any pencils besides these ones unless you have other pencils that are the same diameter. Yeah. Anyways, so I began drawing, and I will admit, it's very easy to get hand cramps or finger cramps. It's my poor little hands just aren't used to these poor little pencils, and so I just had to take lots of little breaks. It's not that bad. Look, these pencils, this little case of pencils, I grabbed it on some little corner shop in Chicago some years ago. I don't know, that makes it sound like it was like 15 years ago. It was probably like 3 years ago. But it's probably supposed to be like a travel pack, right? Supposed to be able to keep it in your pocket or something and do some little sketching on the go. Personally, I would be afraid to do this because I'm afraid I would like swing them out, and I feel like it would be really easy for them all to pop out. Like if I had it on the train or something, maybe I would do it out in the park at a picnic table, but then I could just have my backpack with me, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a novelty thing, and in any situation, I could have a real set of pencils, not these little ones. Even though these ones are very adorable, very fun to draw with, and at some point, and sometimes I think I felt like I was really drawing the way I was holding them. I felt like I was really drawing with the tip of my finger, which I have had dreams, night and daydreams, about like if I was going to have a human augmentation. There's a lot of stories, movies, TV shows, video games about augmentations, people getting beefed up arms and laser vision and, being able to breathe underwater, bio this and that and cyborgs and everything. It goes on and on and on. But what I would like is to be able to draw with the tip of my finger. That would be cool. Maybe be able to switch it out between different types of pens and pencils and colored pencils. Switch it. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I was thinking about having, different attachments on the different tips of, like maybe my index finger would be a pen, and then my middle finger would be a pencil, and then my ring finger could be like a paintbrush. But it doesn't feel right doing anything with any of the fingers, like drawing with my ring finger, my pinky, or even my middle finger feels a little weird. I'm sure I could get used to it. You can get used to anything. I say that all the time, but it'd be better if I'm going to get an augment. I'll pay extra. I'll pay even double to be able to get the one that switches out multiple tips in one finger. All right, yeah. Oh, or maybe you could put an eraser. I'm trying it out right now. Kind of an eraser in the middle finger. Yeah, so you can draw with one finger, with the index finger. Try it out, and then erase with the middle finger. Not that I erase very much. Yeah, I think that would work well. And you can, yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd work well for me. Sign me up. I'll join the beta program. I'm sure it would go horribly at first, so maybe not that. Maybe not the alpha program. No, maybe I should join the alpha program. Be at the leading edge of things. Maybe the first few times my finger might get infected and fall off. It might reject the pen finger. I'm trying to. There's probably some catchy name. Hit me up with those catchy names. I feel like there's a good pun here for like a finger pen. Pen. I feel like it's like right on the edge of something. I should have thought about this more before I started talking, but I thought about it. I thought about it in the middle of a commentary. Okay, whatever. But these were fun to draw with. I just started sketching. Look, you don't let artist block stop you from drawing something. I have artist block all the time. What I feel like a lot of people think is artist block. Like I had quote unquote artist block when I started this drawing, but I thought, look, I wanted to draw something, but I didn't know what to do. Like I was like, I want to draw something, but I don't know what to do. Like, but there was nothing stopping me from physically starting something. So I just started scribbling things on the paper, and this is what it turned into. Like I didn't have any grand inspiration coursing through my veins that urged me to make this drawing. And maybe that's apparent, maybe not. It doesn't really matter. I made something, I moved forward, I created something that wasn't there before. That's a good sign. That's a wonderful thing. All right. So it's cool. You don't have to have an idea in order to make something. Maybe for some things you do, but for some things you don't. All right. So it's okay. Like I've said before, the main way I get around artist block is by convincing myself that it's not a real thing. Okay? Maybe that's not helpful for some people, but it's helpful for me. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.